everyone, Chang here and welcome to my channel. This is the skill building video series where we basically pick a specific skill and practice on it very well so that when we see a similar problem we can solve it with ease. Let's begin. For today's video we're going to be focusing on adding and subtracting negative numbers. Now we're going to be using the number lines, so it's going to be a lot of pictures and directions. Now here's the things I want you guys to remember, and hopefully this kind of way of thinking about it will make it easier. Now, first and foremost, when you're talking about positive number, you're basically facing the right-hand side. Everything on the right side of 0, so facing right. Now, negative numbers, we're going to be facing left. Here's the other thing. Adding, when we're adding something, we're moving forward, and subtracting, we're moving back. And hopefully with the demonstration that this will all make sense. So for today's video, we're going to go over this problem. 3 plus negative 5. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to be going over number lines. We're going to be talking about directions and moving forwards and backwards. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be as confusing as it sounds, and it actually might make a little more sense. So we're going to start off with a number line. Now what I'm going to do is the first number is actually our beginning point. So we have our 0, which is usually in the middle, and then we have our 3, in this case the first number, that's our starting point. Okay, the next number is a negative 5. So since it's a negative number, we're going to be looking to the negative direction. So in this case, let's just imagine we're facing the negative direction. In this point, we're adding 5. So we're adding. So we're actually going to be moving forward. Since we're moving forward in the negative direction 5 times, we're actually going this way. Right here, hopefully you guys can see that, 5 times. Okay, we're going to go this way 5 times. So from 3, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, and now we're at 0, and then 2 more times, 1, 2. So in this case, after going back 5 times, which is right here, hopefully, that will be around negative 2. So our answer in this case is negative 2. So for this problem, we have negative 2 plus 8. Well, once again, we're going to draw our number line right here. We have our 0, and our starting point is actually negative 2 now. So negative 2 is right here, let's just say, right? And then we're going to be adding in 8. 8 is positive, so we're going to be facing the positive direction. So in this case, we're actually going to be facing this way. So here's 8. We're facing this way, and we're adding. So we're going to be moving forward 8 times. So from here, starting point here, we're going to move forward 8 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, we get to 0, and another 6 more times. So in the end, when we get here, is actually 6. So the answer for this is 6. So for this problem, we actually have a subtraction problem. So we have a negative 6 minus 3. Once again, we're going to start off with the number line. Let's just draw one right here. We have our 0. And let's just say our negative 6 is like right here. Right? Of course, it's not drawn to scale, but I mean, we know that negative 6 is going to be somewhere on this side. That's our starting point. So let's just do it right here. This is our starting point. Now, the next thing is we have a 3 and we're subtracting 3. Well, we can assume that this is just like subtracting a positive 3. That's fine. So our 3 is positive. We're going to be facing the positive side, the right side. So I'm going to stand right here. So I'm facing this way, right? Now we're subtracting. So rather than going forward when we're adding, we're actually going backwards. So you're facing this way, but you're going to go backwards this way 3 times, right? So you're going to go backwards now 3 times. So negative 6, you're going to go backwards. So it's going to be 1 is negative 7, 2 is negative 8, and then 3 is going to be negative 9. So after you go backwards, let's just do it right here. Oh, I mean, my number line is not that great. But let's just say, back here, we have negative 9. So the answer for this is actually negative 9. So for the remainder of this video, I'm going to solve the problem without any explanation. Let's see if you guys can follow along. Thank you for watching this video on adding and subtracting negative numbers. See you in the next video.